Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. Continuing our basic videos in February. What I want to go over in this video is how to hold your cane and be ready to defend yourself without looking very aggressive. Now, first off, let me say this, and everybody knows this, I am not a lawyer and I am not a police officer. So I'm not telling you exactly what you should do, I'm just giving advice and suggestions that might help. When it comes down to the nitty gritty, you want to check the laws in your state and you want to check the laws in your country to make sure nothing comes back and bites you in the rear. Second thing I want to say real quick is we're in today's world where everybody has video cameras. So you are being recorded constantly, whether it's from businesses, street lights that have cameras that catch corners, or people just out there videotaping off their phones. Something happens, there's a good chance it's going to get picked up on video, and you don't want to look as though you're the aggressor. Now, I'm not talking when you're just walking with your cane or you're picking your cane up and you're shopping and stuff like that. I'm talking somebody starts to get a little bit heated with you and you feel this could turn aggressive. One of the things I would not do, and this is just my suggestion, if this person's kind of like a little bit upset, I would not automatically go into a fighting stance with your cane for a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm trying to talk my way out of this because realistically, if it gets down to it and we go, and if I got to go, then it's go time. But I can guarantee you there's going to be a good chance that I could get hurt to where I'm injured, and then that could also cost me financially and maybe emotionally, and I don't want that. So now I'm hurt, I'm laid up, and I'm having to pay bills. The second half of that is I could end up really injuring this person, and then all of a sudden I'm not physically hurt. I may not be emotionally scarred because they were trying to hurt me, but that might come back and bite me in the rear financially. So if I can avoid it and get away from the individual, that's what I want to do. Once it's go time and they do something, then that's a whole different animal and the gloves are off. But I don't want to kind of push that direction. I'm still trying to get out of it. So I don't want to stand there like this for two reasons. Like I said, it looks aggressive, not to mention there's a strong chance he may reach out and snatch that cane. I don't want to bring it out to him, okay? One of the things I can do simply is keep this cane tip on the floor. Whether I have it like this or whether I have the crook out, it's not going to matter. There are several things I can do. And I'm going to keep my other hand up and I'm going to talk very calmly. Hey, look, I don't want any problems, stuff like that. And I'm keeping that distance. Remember about the 3 zones we always talk about. We have 3 zones. We have a green zone, which if he steps in, I have time to either try to retreat or bring my cane up. We have the yellow zone, which to me is extremely dangerous because it's a little misleading. You feel comfortable because he's far away, but one lunge and he could stab you, hit you, or grab you. Then you have the red zone, and remember the red zone. If I can touch them, they can obviously touch me. So you got to kind of think about your zones. Well, when I have my cane here, I want this hand up. I'm trying to calm them down, talk to them, let them look at this hand a little bit. Remember I said this hand has a job. Second thing is, situational awareness is not just focusing on this individual. Does he have any weapons? Is he printing? Am I seeing a gun? Am I seeing a knife in his? Does he have a clip for his knife? Does he have anything on him I should worry about? But I'm also, does he have friends? So as I'm talking, I may move around. Hey, look, I don't want any problems. I just want to leave. And I'm doing this. Now I'm getting a good look over here behind me. I don't want to go and turn like this and he might hit me. Don't worry about this guy if you start sliding over here that he's going to stand like this. He's going to turn a little bit because he's not going to trust you either. So, I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm moving my cane. Again, tip on the floor. If he does start to lunge at you, don't go backwards if you can help it because you might trip yourself up. If he starts to lunge at you, move to one side and a quick strike. Now, obviously, I went to the head. You don't have to go to the head. You can simply, if he comes at you, his ribs. If he comes at you, his legs. Stun him, then bring your cane up and follow up with another technique. you got to make sure you can do that. If you're having problems moving kind of quick and jerking to one side, then we got to work to build a little bit of strength and work on some other stuff. Now again, I'm here. Can I go to the left? Yeah, I could go to the left and fire it off. Yeah, I can do that too. I just want to remember, tips on the floor, canes here. It's a quick technique. Practice that. It's almost like gunslinging. I'm moving and I'm striking. Right? The second thing is, if it's turned where the crook's facing this way, it doesn't matter. Same thing. Same thing, I'm moving. Then I can bring it up if I have to and follow up. Another technique, with tip on the floor still, is going into his groin. He steps in, I pop, and I move. Now, it's not a... Going in the groin isn't always as easy as it looks when you're working on like this. His leg could move in, you could pop in, not even get in there, you could pop his leg, maybe not hard enough, it bounces off. So that's not my first go-to move. That's my first go-to move. But if he starts to come in or he comes in a lot quicker, I may push his hands away. As I'm moving, I'm sliding down, hitting in the groin. If you ever do pop somebody in the groin, pull your cane out really quick. Don't pop and leave it there because he's going to fall on it. So it's pop and move. Now, from here, as I pop, I rotated and I hit. So it could be fast. I come in, pop, move, and hit. Now, one of the things you want to understand, again, hitting the groin is not always going to be accurate. It may not put him down. It's just kind of to stun him. So that's another technique because tip is on the floor. So you can come up, and even if you're here, cane is out, pop, move, catch, strike. Can I pop, swing him out, and come over? You can do all kinds of stuff. As long as you can stun him. That's my main objective, is to stun him, give me time to do something else. But again, for me, from here, it's simply move and strike. Third one, I happen to be in a tighter area. And I happen to have my cane up now. And again, I'm trying to talk my way out of it. When your hands are up, never bring your hands out. Because he could grab your hand, pull you in, maybe smash you in the fingers, or if he has a knife, cut your fingers or something, or try to grab your cane. I don't want to hold my cane fisted. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm going to strike and all that good stuff. But it kind of sends that signal. Again, I'm trying to talk my way out of this. So my hands are like this. This hand is open. The cane is held between my thumb and my forefinger. And I'm like this. Now if he starts to come in, I can strike. I'm like this. If he starts to come in, I can hit. And all I did was either A, I'll slow that down. From open hand, A, move, grab, and strike like we've done before. Or B, move, drop low, and swing. So you can do either one of those. Again, from here, I can drop it down and strike. I'm open, drop it down and strike. Or I can drop it down and hit, or just grab it actually and hit. Excuse me. So you have several different things you can do to where you don't look so aggressive. You don't look aggressive. You're trying to talk your way out of it. Because remember, these videos that may be picked up probably don't have audio. So especially if it's a store or something, they may not have audio. To hear you trying to say, hey, look, you know, you might be like this going, I don't want any problems with you. And he might be going, well, I'm going to whoop your ass. Well, they don't hear that. So he's going to say, you said, come on, let's do this. And he's going to say, he said, look, I don't really want a problem with you. So, you know, your stories are going to be totally different. So again, practice tip. You can do whatever you want. Don't get me wrong. I'm just giving you suggestions. Practice tip on the floor with a quick swing. Practice holding the cane like this, dropping, and a quick swing. So hopefully those techniques help. Practice them. Don't forget, move around. Check your six. Make sure, you know, check that area. Make sure no one's creeping up on you while that's going down. But don't turn your eyes off this individual. So Gary Hernandez, thank you very much. If you get an opportunity, please subscribe to the channel. Helps us grow. And I will see everybody real soon. Have a good night.